Hi guys, welcome back to Delusional Diaries Podcast. I'm Halley.
And I'm Jaz.
And we haven't recorded in a minute.
No, I know it's been a little bit. I was gone for 12 days. You were gone for like a literal week.
Yeah, I was gone for a full week in Mexico. And then you went to Vegas after.
Yeah, we went to Cabo for Maddie's bachelorette, then stayed in Cabo for the Hero Cosmetics brand trip. And then I went to Vegas for BravoCon with Vaseline. And then I went to LA to get my hair done. That's why I have braids now. It was and then I immediately came back and went to the Wicked premiere last night.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
It's a stretch.
Obviously, like I will never complain about like, oh, you just spent a week in Mexico.
Yeah.
But everyone kept asking me like, oh, is it so relaxing? I'm like, no, I was on a bachelorette and then immediately after went on a brand trip. Like usually I feel like a brand trip already is like, it's not hard. I'm not complaining. It's just like, obviously you're like doing activities, then you're like filming and editing your content and then you're going to your dinner.
Also, we did a lot of work while we were there, like filming other ads and getting other content done because we were there for so long that we like weren't filming when we were at home, if that makes sense.
Definitely. But it's not like it's hard. It's just like, obviously you're like going all day and then night and like whatever. And obviously you're just like having fun kikiing with the other people, like talking to people, like your social battery is like whatever.
That's the biggest thing is the social battery.
Already starting off from going on a bachelorette and then entering the brand trip, coming off this bachelorette was definitely a lot, but I had a lot of fun and that was one of the best brand trips I've been on.
Agree.
Probably ever. Like I think the group was really great where I really liked every single person. Like there was not one person who I genuinely had anything bad to say about.
Same. I think it's also like so nice too when not only do you like the people, but you just flow.
Yeah.
When you meet someone, because you met people that like I had been mutuals with and like we'd been mutuals with, but we had not like really hung out for like actual time in real life. So to like meet someone, you don't ever know if they're gonna be like how they are online, but like we actually like vibed and just like flowed with people, which was like fun to like just kiki.
Definitely, yeah. Like we met Victoria Paris, who we'd never met before. Obviously, we've both been following her for like ever. And it's funny because she's like the exact same person as she is online. And like so cool, so chill. One of the chillest people I've ever met.
Like majority of the time.
Yeah, really, really great. Like actually love her down.
Not a single bad thing to say.
No. Mackenzie and Brayden, they were there as well. We didn't get to talk to them much on the trip, but we rode back with them in the car
to the airport. We talked the entire time.
Yeah, and we were just asking her questions about her pregnancy.
Yeah,
she was giving us.
She's so sweet. I'm a curious person too. I'd be asking questions.
Yeah. But honestly, like really great trip. The place we stayed was also beautiful. Beautiful. It was the Esperanza in Cabo. I've only been to Cabo one time before this, and funny enough, it is where we went on the Bachelorette. Like, how random. I was a little bit.
What are the chances?
Well, like there's so many resorts in Cabo, and I went on this like random trip with my family in like 2017 or something. I don't even know when it was. To a resort in Cabo. And then when they had sent where we were staying for the Bachelorette, I was a bit confused because I was like, this looks just like where I stayed. And I was like, this is like called kind of the same thing. But the photos they were sending, I was like, that is definitely not what my hotel room looked like. So it can't be. But I didn't realize there's basically like resident like kind of timeshares that are above the hotel. And some like, I guess one of the girls on the Bachelorette or whatever's family has one. So that's where we stayed. So it's like part of the hotel, just like a little bit up and separate, but it's like the same place. So it was very interesting that like that is where like it's just so random. What are the odds? But I was like, period, I've been here. I know my way around.
What's that sound?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember. Every time
I hate when that happens.
It's always, But it was really fun. The Bachelorette was fun. Maddie was so funny the whole time.
She's the best.
She is, and like she is always on one, but like because it was her Bachelorette, she was
she gave bride.
Yeah.
Like she is bride.
She is bride. Yeah. That's like the best explanation I can give.
We'll have to have her on and like talk about
I wish we could share some of the things that went down there. It was a time.
It was a time.
No cheating. That's not.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, I'm just saying because like.
No, yeah, you're right. Context.
I feel like that's like what people would think on a Bachelorette if you're like, I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
It was great though. I'm
really
excited for her wedding so soon.
Yeah, it is really soon.
And I honestly just like love like a bachelorette to like get to know who's going to be in the wedding. Like
definitely.
I just feel like it's nice to have like an intro prior to the wedding.
Yeah. I need to get a dress for her wedding.
Same.
Like really bad.
I just like, we've talked about this. Like I don't want to get a dress. I know I'll find something later on that I would rather wear.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like a month before.
Yeah, that's safe.
She'll probably want me dead for that, but girl, I'll have a dress for your wedding.
Yeah,
no worries.
100%. I mean, you weren't last minute with mine.
Well, I already had one, and then I changed it up.
So you kind of like learned that like you need to pick it up last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is her wedding.
Yeah, crazy. I want to go somewhere after her wedding too, because I'm like, it's in Miami, and I feel like there's so many great places you can go that are in the Caribbean that are like probably a 45-minute flight from Miami, or just even like some places from New York, you usually will have to connect in like Atlanta or Miami to be able to fly there. So like it'd be nice to already be there and then just be able to take a direct flight to like an island that you can't just directly fly to from New York.
So true.
So we'll see. I don't know, but that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I would like to go on a trip as well.
Yeah.
But also I'm like after being gone for like bachelorette brand trip to Vegas, I'm sober till Maddie's wedding. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like I say that I probably will drink before. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know what's gonna happen. Actually, I'm gonna drink my honeymoon. That's a lie. But I mean, I'm not going out. Like, don't ask me to do shit. Granted, it's like the end of the year, so it's not gonna really be an issue for me. But like, that was just so much of back to back to back, and like I didn't sleep the whole time, and it was just like go party, drink, club, bus club, never the club, and it was just a lot.
Yeah, I didn't really drink in Cabo except for one night on Maddie's batch.
I didn't either.
No, I know, but you drink in Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Vegas is what put me over the edge.
I don't really like drinking on vacation. Like I know that's like when people usually do drink, and I'm like the opposite weird for that.
I like to have like a cocktail like with the pool. I'll have like a frozen drink by the pool, and like that's like my thing. But I don't want to like drink.
See, I don't like. I hate day drinking. I hate drinking if I cannot go to sleep after. Like I only like drinking at night because I feel like usually by the end I just hate the feeling when you're coming off of like if you get a little tipsy /
so that's
drunk.
What I'm saying, just like one drink.
But even if you get a little tipsy, like whatever, I hate that. I hate coming off of it. I'm like I just feel like like gross and like I need to go to sleep. So I only like to drink at night. Like I really.
And you drank this weekend.
I did. Well, Reed's friends were in town. Well, I say Reed's friends, like me and the girlfriend literally planned a trip, but I've only met her a couple of times. But she's really cool. Reed was like roommates with her boyfriend in college and like their friends. And then we met through them, obviously. So they came and stayed with us, which in hindsight, like I had a great time, but I was definitely like, I was not thinking when I originally told them they could come that weekend. Cause they were like, hey, do you have any free weekends? And I'm like, come this weekend. That'd be great. Like it's free. I wasn't thinking in my head that I landed from Cabo at midnight and they showed up the next morning at 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like I did not think that one through. So I was definitely like a little bit tired, but we powered through and I ended up like, it was one of those weekends where it's just like zero intention of like going hard. We like just had a casual dinner Friday night, somehow ended up at the strip club. Don't even know how that happened. And then Saturday I was like, okay, I'm really not going to drink today. Like it's just going to be chill. And we went like shopping and we like just did all the things, saw all the sights. And then like I went to Mew Mew for like 2 seconds with Jackie is her name. And then Reed ran into Connor, like Fibula, just on the street. And then I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m.
Yeah. But that's something I prefer like a night where like you don't plan it, just kind of happens in New York over like drinking on a vacation, like drinking.
Yeah, definitely. No, for sure. But yeah, did not plan that one. But it was honestly really, really fun, but a lot. You also had.
I also was out. I was out till 7 a.m. in Vegas. With like I was on a brand trip. It was only like 5 other girls. It was 5 of us total, and it's girls that I knew. Three of the girls, but hadn't like hung out with them. And then one of the other girls I met while I was there. And we just like had a vibe going. Like we just had a great time together and like got close quickly and just like really hung out. And we're just out.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And I am happy to be home.
Yeah. No, definitely. I feel like being gone for that long, at some point you're just like delusional and you're just like living out of your suitcase. Like where do I even
I was not
left?
like it felt like a fever dream to be in my own bed last night because it had been that long.
Yeah.
But Kevin did come see me in Vegas for like 18 hours. Like 18 hours to like bring me some stuff because I ran out of clothes and I missed him.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely excited to be home. I'm actually going to Michigan this weekend. I thought I was going to be home.
Yeah.
But I kind of like arranged my Thanksgiving plans. So I'll be in Michigan this weekend. And then we'll actually be in the city for actual Thanksgiving. You will too. And then you're leaving on Thanksgiving.
I leave on Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're going on our honeymoon. I am so excited.
Yeah. Same time as you, not going on my honeymoon, but I am going to Key West for like about the same amount of time. You're gone a couple days longer than me.
Yeah.
But it's Reed's birthday. And
it's also Frank's birthday. Never forget.
Yeah. Reed's birthday is actually Thanksgiving Day. And I like kind of feel bad. Not that I really feel bad, but like everything will be closed. So we can't go to dinner. So I'm going to be like, make me food.
Things are open.
I feel like
a lot of restaurants are open.
But I feel like they're only like serving like a Thanksgiving dinner that you had to pre-reserve.
You should look into it.
No, there's no way. Like any restaurant we would want to go to, I feel like they're making like some
But I think a lot of nice restaurants are open on Thanksgiving.
But I feel like they have like Thanksgiving food. Like I've looked. Like it's like
you've looked?
Yes, they only have. I haven't looked at every single restaurant ever, but a lot of the restaurants have like
majority
have, like, Thanksgiving service.
What the fuck is up with your feet right now?
My feet are sweating in these slippers, so I'm setting them on top of the slippers.
I just looked down like, why are your dogs out?
No, I know, guys. I didn't even think that I was like, oh, I literally just wore slippers and walked here. Like I'm walking on fucking Canal Street to record this podcast. Yeah. In fully just slippers. Like they probably are not meant to go outside of the house, but
it's okay.
Whatever. I'm in my cozy. I'm also wearing my Fifi.
Yes, Bridget and Danielle's. It'll be out when this comes out, actually.
Yeah. It's actually, I have to say, very good quality. Not that I thought it wouldn't be. I said that really bitchy. Like it's actually.
That's fair.
But
I mean, you don't know until you know. Like you're not involved in your friends' brands when they're being made. Like it's fair to like wait till you get it to make an assessment.
Definitely. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people always want to shit on influencers for starting brands or whatever. But then also people are shitting on them for not having real jobs. And like, oh, what are you going to do when influencing dies out? But then they also get mad when people start whatever. But I think it's very smart to start like a brand for them. I think that's super cute. And the quality is really, really nice. Like it feels very intentional, all the little details. It doesn't feel like they just slapped their name on it. I really do like it. Like if you're watching the YouTube version, this top has like little thumb holes. Like it's actually like really nice.
Separate?
Yeah, these like this little tank top, if you can see in the YouTube version. If not, basically it's like a little halter top that's got an off the shoulder moment over it, and they're all connected and it actually stays very nicely. You don't feel like you're like pulling up or anything. Like it's actually a very comfy but cute and practical set. Like this is the perfect thing to lounge around the house in and still feel like really nice and put together. What did we say we were gonna do in Mexico? We were gonna give we were like, we should create you were like a couple drinks in and you were like, we should create awards.
Oh yes, so we were talking with the Hero Cosmetics team after
like Allure Best of Beauty.
Yeah, and they're talking about how like products work, of like what gets discontinued and like what doesn't, because there's some products I'm so passionate about, like why are you getting rid of this? Like for example, the Wendy's sweet and sour sauce, which is Hallie's worst nightmare to hear about because everyone brings it up to me and I'm always talking about it. But I was like, we should start giving awards like on our Substack of like J&H approved, like Johnson & Johnson, but J&H, so that we can like keep products that we really like love and like be like very, not that we aren't honest in general, but like we can pick our like top favorites throughout the year. So I think end of year recap, we should do on our Substack like a full every product that we've done, like tried through this year, like that we're going to bring in next year and like give our stamp of approval.
Okay, period.
And like the ones like we liked it or it ended up not holding up as good as it could have or whatever it is for like all categories. So I think that'd be very fun.
That would be fun.
So it's like we try a bunch of new things and obviously there's things that we stick around, but there's ones that like, oh, I loved this, but then I found a better one by the end of the year, you know? So I think it'd be interesting to like figure out like what is our top tippy top.
Definitely. But yeah, moral of that story is Fifi is H approved. Jay hasn't tried it
yet. Jay hasn't got it yet. I got to see how it is once I get it.
But I really like it.
Congrats to them. I love to see our friends doing cool things. Speaking of our friends doing cool things, Eli got to like host the red carpet last night for the Wicked premiere, which I was just so happy to see that for her. She is like peak theater kid. Like no one is more passionate than Eli is. So,
that's so fun.
Getting to see her like care so much about Wicked from the very beginning to like now and like have that full circle moment for her was like so cool last night.
No, that's so cute. That's so good for her. Yeah. Everybody's doing big things.
Yeah. It's so cool to see.
Speaking of big things on the internet, have you seen the Hair by Chrissy drama?
Oh my God. I don't even have the attention span to watch all of it, but I'm honestly just like, how is this still happening? Because I feel like every like I saw the first video like over a week ago and I keep seeing new videos to this day. So I'm like, how are you guys still beefing back and forth?
Yeah, like that girl has made like 500 videos. Hair by Chrissy is like posting 500 things. Here's my thoughts. Basically, if you don't know, this girl basically makes like a relatively like
Honest review.
Honest review, constructive. She's pretty nice. She's just like saying her honest experience of what happened. She's not like
she went out and bought like a Hair by Chrissy experience by herself.
Yeah, and she's like not an influencer, obviously. And she basically like showed the text with, I guess she was texting Chrissy's assistant, and basically was asking like, hey, I have my own extensions. Would you guys be able to install these for me or like just move them up and like whatever? And they were like, yeah, it's going to be like $950 for a push-up with these extensions or whatever it was, which $950 for a push-up is a lot. I get my hair pushed up like, I have a different kind of extension, so I can't speak to how much it should cost for those, but I would assume it should be relatively similar price to my type of extension. I think I pay like maybe with tip like $300 for a push-up.
I pay like a little over $100. I have a different type, but they're closer to her type of extension.
Okay, so yeah, like honestly, like and that includes like a blowout, all of it. So maybe it's even less.
Mine is purely a push-up when I say that, like just to give context. Like
okay.
if I add like getting the blowout into all it obviously goes up, but like just for like the beads, what she's is talking about, like that's it's quite the upcharge.
Definitely. And I think the girl asked like why I saw in the text or she's like, why $950 for a push-up? And then they would respond, because we're the best. And like, whatever, honestly, this is my thing with all of it. So in total, I guess when she got there, she basically said that they would not let her use her own hair. So they were like, you have to buy it. And she was like, okay. And she said that Chrissy like touched her hair for maybe in total less than 60 seconds the whole time. And like, she had like 15 different people doing all these things to her hair. And it ended up being like $4,200 or something, like $4,000.
Yeah.
And she said she did not get the inspo pic that she wanted and like wasn't happy with the result. Here are my thoughts. I feel like although I think $4,000 is a diabolical price for extensions, and I think you do not need to pay that, because I think that you can go anywhere and get like very good similar extensions for like half the price at least.
Yeah.
I think it's a diabolical price, but at the end of the day, I feel like if Chrissy can charge that and she has plenty of business and is making $4,000 per person, like why not just let, like, I don't know. It's like, why would you not?
I don't give a fuck that she's charging that much. My issue stems from like her being a business owner and being so immature of like clapping back with all these fucking videos. I think that's weird. Not just be like, I am who I am. I'm choosing what I charge because like I'm in that much of a demand. Period. Done. But making tons of videos and like making merch and going back and forth with like a 20-year-old girl just seems ridiculous.
Yeah.
To me, as like an older woman.
I also don't think the girls' extensions looked bad. Like, granted, I know people love to like. I think people are shitting on Chrissy. I'm not defending Chrissy. I'm still against her in this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't think the extensions look that bad. I can't speak to the health of people's hair. Maybe she is like truly frying people's hair and damaging it. I don't know. But overall, when I see the extensions freshly installed, I think they look pretty decent. Like they look pretty standard to any other extension. I don't think they look bad by any means. And I think the girl's hair, like that specifically, is the one who made the review of Chrissy. I don't think her hair looked bad. She says she didn't get the inspo pic she wanted, but I think sometimes it can be hard. Like I think maybe you should be more realistic. If somebody shows an inspo pic, be like, okay, we can get you almost there, but this is clearly like sometimes editing and lighting in a photo, you're like, give me this, and your hair is just not going to do exactly that. So I think maybe not setting somebody's expectation, like we'll give you exactly that, and maybe being a little more clear. But I think overall, I don't think the girl's hair looks bad. I think $4,000 is a diabolical price, but if people are willing to pay that, whatever. I just don't like that she is essentially advertising doing your hair. Like I would think if I'm paying $4,000, Chrissy is applying my bleach, Chrissy is installing my extensions, that is where I think she's super wrong, and I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, the 60-second touch is like the biggest push point to me,
because it's like you're paying that $4,000 for Chrissy's technique of her bleach and her extensions install and like whatever. You don't want 15 random assistants that you don't know, you know what I'm saying, doing your hair, like, and you don't know their background or whatever. I feel like that is where the advertising is false, and it shouldn't be $4,000 if Chrissy's not the one doing your hair. I think that's kind of where I have the beef with it, because like overall, like if Chrissy has assistants and it's like, okay, she's double booking and, you know, like people are washing and putting toner on, that literally anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? And then Chrissy's actually bleaching your hair. That's one thing.
I think you should just advertise it a little different. If that's the case.
Like I think you need to be clear, like I'm going to be overseeing this, but like I will have a bunch of assistants doing that, because I too would be very upset if I walked in expecting Chrissy's going to sit there with me, talk with me, do my bleach, like whatever. And I walked out and she didn't do that. I'd be like, okay, that's I have a big issue with that. And I'm like totally on that girl's side with that. But overall, I don't think that she needs to be posting like 700 videos. And I even saw she posted, Melody Miles. She posted like that she had done like Melody's hair. Like literally forever ago. She goes, doing Mallory's hair. She didn't even post the right name. She literally is calling her Mallory. I'm like, girl, that's diabolical. Like that is, I don't know.
Damn. Speaking of TikTok drama, what do you think about Shay Mitchell's kids' skincare line? Because I think I'm on the complete opposite side of like, okay, and
I don't really think there's anything wrong with it.
I think it's fine because of the price point. And like as someone who like played in their mom's makeup, which I feel like is very normal to like explore like what's in your mom's like cabinets and like they're like getting ready stuff. I think it's makes more sense to give a kid like a animal mask that's like safe, that has like not tons of pumping products into your face in it, than it does to be like, oh, go buy Drunk Elephant for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that just seems like more appropriate to me. And also people are like, it's marketing towards children. I'm sorry, there's toddlers in it. This is marketed towards mothers. And I think it's like cute to have a little moment. I don't see the giant issue with it.
I think it's more up to like, I agree that like, yes, in society, it's a little scary that like we've gotten to a point where obviously when we were younger, like I don't know, I don't feel like we had TikTok where we're watching all these girls where it's like now all 12-year-olds want like Glow Recipe and all of these products.
See, that's why I see an issue with it. That's why I'm like, I like this because it's not a ton of shit in it. It just seems like more of like an easier way to ease into it versus like trying to grow up too quickly.
Well, that, and I just think like, yeah, like I get overall, like it's sad that kids even have to think like, oh, I want to do skincare, but it's not like I don't think kids are thinking, oh, I need anti-aging products to make my skin look good. Like although that's kind of like where it's headed, you know what I'm saying? But I think overall, I think it's just on the parent to like set the like a boundary of like not letting their kid become obsessed with aesthetics and whatever. But at the same time, like if their kid is watching that on TikTok or whatever and wants to do something, I feel like that's a fun little moment where you can have like a girls' night with your daughter and like do a little face mask.
I feel like at a sleepover, I was dying to put like green shit on my face and cucumbers. Yeah, because you see it in movies. So I feel like having like something that has like 2 ingredients in it that you can put on your face and like feel like you're a part of it for a sleepover is cute.
Yeah, I think that's super
like you're gonna do that anyway. You might as well have one that has like not a ton of shit in it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just like, don't buy it if you don't want it for your child.
I don't really think it's that sad though. Like it's clearly a kid's product too. It's like an animal.
Like they made it so like chill and casual. So I feel like it's not that deep. I feel like a lot of the time people just like want to be mad at something. Like you just want to make money. Okay, but like I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I think it's cute. I definitely like if I was at Target and I was like, getting a couple things for my daughter to have a sleepover with 3 friends, that's totally something I would grab.
And I would rather get that than like a Medicube mask that has like 25 things in it.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's my opinion.
Yeah. Also TikTok drama, kind of. Have you seen the angel tree?
I've seen only positive ones, so I'm kind of confused. I saw this note in here about that, but I've only seen like people doing nice stuff.
Okay, so basically, obviously, like an angel tree is like kids in need for whatever reason write a list to Santa, and then you can usually they're at like Walmarts and stuff where you can like go take a tag and basically like buy the things that they wrote that like they're asking Santa for these presents they think, and then you can like buy them things on the list and donate. And so basically, this woman. I don't know. It's just giving that she votes for Trump, but I could so be wrong. I have no idea. It was just the energy I was receiving because she was
Is that energy really ever wrong?
I know. She was being extremely pick-me and had the most internalized misogyny I've ever seen in a video, just so outwardly. But
I haven't seen the original video.
Okay, she basically, I'll give you the super quick story. She basically it's like a 5-minute long video of her and her husband, and she's a boy mom. But
that's already all.
Yeah, you already know right there. But she picks for some reason like a girl to shop for. So she has this girl's list and she's like reading it and she's like, yeah, like it says like the minimum to spend is $30. So that's what we're aiming for. It's the minimum to spend. And she ended up, I think, spending like $24 and with tax, it made it $30. I could be wrong, but like something like she literally spent $30. Okay. Which already right there I have an issue with, but whatever.
Yeah. So
she is like reading this list and the whole time she's basically like complaining and essentially making it sound like the whole way, and her tone is just basically being like, this girl's so fucking greedy for asking for all of this stuff and she should just be grateful for whatever she like gets. And she's just like, well, she wants like a Barbie, but I'm just gonna get her this like baby doll that she didn't ask for instead. And she's
at
just
that
like,
point, don't take that tag.
100%. And then she like reads this boy's tag at one point too, and she's like, okay, so look, this is the difference between boys and girls. The boy only asked for a soccer ball and like this whatever, and the girl asked for this and this, like whatever. And she just like she hates this fucking girl so much. It's so clear. This just made me so angry. Like the girl, I think she had to delete her whole account and like change her username and stuff. And she basically then she even doubled down after, and she's like, I'm sorry that the kids should be grateful for whatever they get. And if they're not, then that's clearly on them and their upbringing. People are like, their upbringing, they're in fucking foster care.
Her upbringing sucks.
No, 100%. But also like, I'm sorry, why should these kids even be like, whatever? Their upbringing is they're in foster care. Who's instilling these values in them? Like, they're probably bouncing from home to home. Like, that's so weird that this girl was acting like energy. That. But also my thing is, it pissed me off so bad that she was like, okay, I'm aiming for $30. That's the minimum. I'm sorry. If you can't, like the whole point is you are what that kid is getting for Christmas. And if you can't provide them a good Christmas, leave that tag on the tree and let somebody else that actually can do it. Like it's selfish on your part to basically be like, I need to feel like a good person and I have $30 to spend. So I'm going to spend my minimum and then that's it. And that's what that kid's going to get for Christmas. And I'm going to sit there and think I'm a good person, even though you really didn't do shit. No offense, but you didn't. Donate that $30 instead to something else where somebody then can combine that and get that kid like an actual good gift. You know what I'm saying? It pissed me off so bad because I'm like, give me that girl's tag. Like, I'll buy her everything on that list.
Fuck. Like, it's just like you're making the process actually worse.
Yeah, like I think if you can't do the angel tree and you have to think like, okay, that kid, that's what that kid wrote that letter to Santa. That's kind of what they're expecting. And when they open their presents on Christmas morning, that is what they're going to be receiving. Yeah. Do you think they're going to feel good? Probably not. And that's your rude for that.
You did that. Yeah.
And I also think it's just hard because it's like kids are constantly told like, I don't know. I think it's really hard for a kid to understand because it's like all their friends are probably coming back to school like, oh, I got this and this and this.
Holidays are such a big topic around this time of year, especially like when you're in school. Like it's all anyone talks about for like the month leading up to it and the month after. Like when you come back from break and before break, like it's the whole conversation. So I imagine it's probably so anxiety inducing to like have that conversation when you don't know what it's going to be.
And you didn't get a lot for Christmas and everyone's coming back being like, I got a Barbie dream house from Santa. And then they're sitting there like, why the fuck did I know? Because you can't understand that, like,
can't comprehend it.
Oh, I'm in this situation where like my parents can't afford this or like whatever. And so you're just thinking, why does Santa not like me? What the fuck did I do?
Was I not on the fucking nice list?
Literally. So it's super, honestly, like fucked up and toxic. Like the naughty and nice list as a whole, all of that. Yeah. It's kind of just like it's so deep in our society. I don't know how you're getting rid of that, but it's definitely like sad. But anyway, moral of that story, if you're going to do an angel tree, I think you need to at least spend like a good amount. Not
get some items on that fucking list. Yeah.
Definitely. Meadow Lane opened.
I saw.
Finally.
Have you been?
I have not. I love a little like crazy grocery store. Like I love a little gourmet grocery. I love an Erewhon, but I hate a line. And I just refuse to stand in. I haven't like been by. Maybe the line's not as bad anymore, but I just am going to give it at least like 3 weeks, maybe into the new year. And then I think at least there won't be like probably like a literal line wrapped around the block and maybe it'll be a little chiller.
Yeah, I think I would also like to wait to go until like they're in like a good flow. I feel like when anything first opens, there's a lot of like learnings and like it just takes time. It's like with any business, I feel like that's just part of it. And so I like to go once things are in like a good flow and like you learn a lot, I feel like in the first couple of weeks of like being open. Yeah. And so I'd like to go after that.
Yeah. I'm excited though.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like a forever waiting.
I know. I'm glad he actually did it though.
Yeah. Seriously. I saw someone make a video being like, I signed a lease at this building and I was so excited because Meadow Lane was going to open to it next to it. And I re-signed twice and it never opened until I was moving out.
That's so funny.
I'm like, damn, that sucks. I'm like, can't relate. I finish leases.
Literally.
Can you guys believe it's almost the holidays? I cannot believe how fast this year has flown by, and I'm shopping for everyone right now and I'm finding so many good things. And Uncommon Goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high quality finds that you won't see anywhere else. I just saw a 12-day advent calendar that's full of hot sauce. Like, how fun is that? Like, it's so hard to shop for a lot of people, I feel like. And you want to do something different, something fun. And Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, from moms and dads and teens, from book lovers, history buffs, and diehard football fans to foodies, mixologists. avid gardeners, literally everyone. And when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date. So don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the rush. To get 15% off of your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/diaries. That's uncommongoods.com/diaries for 15% off. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary.
Is the wellness world making you feel like you're not doing enough lately? Not drinking enough water, not doing the right 3-hour skin regimen, not making the right vegan, gluten-free, keto, paleo, Mediterranean salads? I even get a bunch of comments and suggestions on what I should do regarding my autoimmune disease, which is completely unnecessary because what we should be doing is seeing a real doctor, one who can actually help you figure out the right health plan for you. ZocDoc makes that part easy by giving you tons of doctors to choose from and letting you book in seconds directly on their website. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. I personally book all of my doctor's appointments on ZocDoc. It's so easy to use, even for me, who is not very technologically advanced. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/diaries to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/diaries. ZocDoc.com/diaries.
What age did you think that you were going to settle down when you were younger? Did you ever think about that? Like when you were little?
No, I don't have. I know a lot of people are like, I always wanted to be married at 22. This was my life.
Yeah.
I have literally never had a life plan in my entire life, ever. Like I've never had at this age, I need to be doing this, or like I never even honestly thought I would ever get married or anything. So like, again, never even thought about it. Or maybe because also like I never had a boyfriend in high school. So I just like genuinely could never even conceptualize like, oh, I want to have this at this age or whatever. So I never had that.
Okay.
Didn't you think you were going to get married at like 20 or something?
I was getting married at like 22.
Yeah.
And I have like multiple kids by like 25. And now I like think about me being 29 like in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, I am so baby still.
Yeah.
I feel like once I hit 25, I feel like every single year I felt younger. But I feel like I was like so afraid to like hit 25. I was like, oh my God, I'm like so old.
Yeah.
And now I know I make jokes about like being 30 and stuff, but like I don't literally mean it. I feel like now I'm like, I used to think 30 was ancient.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm still so mentally like everything just young.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I can't imagine having multiple kids 5 years ago. Like that sounds diabolical.
No.
I can barely even conceptualize possibly having a child like in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Or 2 years, whatever timeline. I can't. I'm like, oh, by 30. I'm like, that just still feels so young to me.
No, like honestly, I think about the things we were doing 4 years ago, and like
no business having a child.
Zero business having a child. Like, no offense, but like I don't know if that would have been a great time to be a mother. The same with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think about those things, and I'm like, oh my God. And the fact that some people are like having many babies at like that age is just like super crazy, because like you still feel like a teen like bride and like teen child or like mom to be.
Not even that, but I just think about like how much I've grown and as a person like in the past like 5 years, and like how much I have like better understanding about myself and like self-awareness and like maturity and like myself as a person, and like have been like a better friend. All these things that like all the growth that you have like as you grow, and I can't imagine like having a child before I'm able to have like those phases of like growth in life.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important to like be independent and grow on your own.
Yeah.
Those things for yourself before, because I think that you almost it stops some of that development, because you then have to switch off like being selfish in a sense, and you have to then like take care of a whole other child and think of how to provide for them, which I'm sure also teaches you like a bunch of other values and whatnot. But I just think like you should have all that time to grow as on your own and figure that shit out for yourself, so you're like fully ready.
Yeah, I think I would have a midlife crisis later on if I didn't grow at the pace that I've had and taken the time to like be selfish and understand like myself and be independent prior.
Definitely.
I think a lot of people do have midlife crises and divorces because of that. Not to say that happens for everyone. Some people are perfectly fine and it's not an issue, but like I think that is a common thing because of that.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that no fighting at all in a relationship means that you truly don't care about the person/relationship?
I think there's a difference between fighting and conversations. Like, I don't know, like, because I don't feel like I fight that much, but I think like I communicate and have like a conversation, which could be considered a fight if the tone was different. Does that make sense?
I feel like that, like it's like almost like that's like an argument versus like, I don't know, like a fight to me is like you're screaming at each other super mad and you don't talk for hours after. Like,
I think it depends on what your definition is, because like to me, like a fight and an argument are kind of the same thing, because I consider an argument includes like tone and like voice levels to me. Same with fighting, but a disagreement like it feels like a lower tone normal conversation without like raising voices.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, kind of. I just think also, like, I think though, like, no matter if Reed and I were in like a massive fight, and also if we were in like a tiny little whatever, his tone and voice would always be the same. If mine changes,
that's
you know
fair.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Because like Reed's just always like calm and level, I feel like, and doesn't really like ever. He's never like yelling.
I feel like we're similar in this sense,
but I feel like we're more like hot-headed almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I'll literally, it could be a small like not argument and I will yell, but it's like it's completely unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I get that from my mom. Like
100% same. I think it's also just, I don't know.
A girl thing maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Because like Kevin's the same way. He is always the same tone.
Yeah.
And like, well, I have like moments where like I'm raising my voice. Yes. But like, it's not about like anything. It's not like I'm that passionate about it. Just like it's that moment.
Yeah. I just get like, like I feel like I get like very like quick, just like, did you take out the dogs? Like, I don't even know, just something where it's like whatever. And I'm like yelling mad. But like it's for like 2 seconds. I don't know. But it's like really not that deep. But if Reed were to ever yell at me, like I would be like,
I would be divorced if a man yelled at me. I'm not even joking.
But it's just like I yell and he's like, okay.
Not to be like double standards, but I think it's different when women and men do it. Like,
yeah. No, if Reed yelled at me, like I would literally be like, I don't even know. So I don't know. We got kind of off track with that. But I think overall, I think if you're literally like we're perfect and we've never ever had a disagreement, I think that
I don't believe. Yeah, I think that is odd.
I think it's impossible if you're actually having any type of relatively
meaningful
deep
relationship.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there has to be. I feel like you can be on the same page about so many things, and there's still going to be like disagreement towards something,
or even just if you live with somebody, it's like
or miscommunication.
Definitely.
I don't know.
It can, I just feel like no matter what, like living with somebody, there's no way you're not just like...
Because it's not about like big things. Like it can even be as simple as like, oh, you used my mug this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know, something stupid.
Yeah. But I don't think...
I don't know if that answered your question.
I don't think it needs to be like a crazy fight. I don't think you should be fighting all the time. I feel like that's weird.
Yeah.
But I think it's normal to like get in an argument or
and disagree and have a conversation about it.
Yeah. I think it's about how you handle that. That is like the real definition.
100%. We have a note to pull up a picture of ourselves from the same year to see our age gap.
We definitely had Instagram back then.
Yeah, because I had it my freshman year of high school.
What year was your freshman year of high school?
4 years before that.
So 20 what?
11? Was that what it would have been if I graduated in 2015? Is that how that works?
2010 to 2011, right? Was it like your first year?
11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I guess it makes... Geez. Yeah, I guess so.
I think I was ending the 5th grade that year.
Shut the fuck up. That is actually awful. All I have is 2017.
I think this was my senior pictures.
What year was that?
2017. That was like the beginning of my senior year.
Wait, what?
In 2017.
But how does that make sense? Because we're 3.5 years apart, that's why.
Yeah. Are we not? I thought we were 4 grades apart now.
I graduated in 2015 from high school.
You're sure?
Okay. I guess I know when I graduated.
Okay. Then we're only 3 grades apart, so never mind.
It's pre-nose job.
Wow. That's pre-lip filler.
Do you have anything for bitching hour? You just like pleasant lately?
Nothing's been too bad, I don't think. I haven't really had too much of a complaint. I'm a little congested right now.
Yeah.
I'm not loving. That was definitely from like staying out till 4 a.m. this entire weekend. But other than that, I'm not really. I'm actually been. What?
I thought of my.
Oh, yeah, I know your bitching hour. Just say it. It's fine. It's deep into the podcast. The haters are gone.
Real. So, guys, I obviously went to Cabo, and on the way back from Cabo, in my bag, I had them on the way there. No one took them. I have these like hair extension pliers to like pull my microlinks out. And I was coming back from Cabo, and like they stopped me in security, and like they want to take them. And I'm like, you cannot take these because I have to take my hair out of my head in Vegas to like get my braids in the day before, whatever. So I'm like, you cannot have these. I'm like arguing with the guy, and like no one speaks English, which is so fine. But I'm like, can I talk to someone like so I can like explain this? Because like they let me have them here. Like I don't understand. I bring these with me everywhere, so I don't understand like why I can't have them.
Well, it's funny because like they have this like little piece of paper that just has like all of these items, like because obviously like I feel like a lot of the tourists traveling in speak English, but obviously the TSA workers speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they
but
have.
Also, everyone always thinks I speak Spanish.
Yeah, they do.
Everywhere we go.
Yeah. But obviously he realized you couldn't. So then he has this piece of paper and he's just pointing at these pliers, like, because it's like these prohibited items and there's all these pictures of stuff.
And I'm like,
pointing
I don't know. Because like they're searching my bag and they've searched my bag twice and they can't find them.
And they put it through the machine like multiple times.
And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
You're literally like, no, I don't have that.
I'm gaslighting because I'm like, they've gone through every bag inside of my bag and they have not found them. Like they went through one bag and they just didn't go through.
I like don't understand how he knew you had pliers, but he like didn't see it in the bag. It must have like pulled up on that screen, but he couldn't find them in your bag. But yeah, I really thought you were gonna get away with it. I was like, oh, but then he finally found them, and when he pulled those out, I literally had to turn my head. I was like, I don't want to.
I was like, I need them. Now. I literally need them.
Yeah.
But then he like is like. What it says, I'm like, okay, then I'll check them. But like, I've never checked them because I bring them with me everywhere and I've never had an issue. Even into like Mexico, like I've never had an issue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fine, I'll check them. So then he's like, just go back downstairs. And so I go back downstairs. I'm like, can I please check these? Like, you cannot have your bag back to check them.
She wanted to get her checked bag back from the like line or whatever.
Because he told me that I could. Clearly, obviously, that was a misunderstanding. Like looking back now, like he did not know what I was trying to say.
Definitely.
But then I'm like, can I please check them? Like, you can have your bag back, but then you can't get on this flight. And I had to get on this flight because I'm going directly from the plane to a dinner that I'm required to be at. So I am like, okay, I went and bought a duffel bag and put just the pliers in the duffel bag to check it. And they go, this is like the Delta counter. I'm like, okay, great. They take the bag, put it on the belt, and they go, just an FYI though, because it's small and only one thing's in it, it's probably going to get lost.
Period.
Why the fuck would you tell me
it did not get lost?
It did not get lost.
That's good.
But it was just like a whole situation.
Yeah, not ideal.
And I just really thought I was going to be fine because like I'm telling you, this man looked in my bag multiple times and he could not find it. And I was like, oh, like I won. I did not.
That's funny.
But my bitching, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
My block of the week.
Oh.
Someone commented on my video and said she's everywhere but with her husband. Blocked.
That's fun. That's not that mean.
Nope. Just pissed me off. Don't like it.
Okay.
Like, because it's someone who's like been rude multiple times. I was like, that's your like last strike.
I don't have a block of the week.
Good for you.
Yeah. I don't really block much.
I know you don't. It's just a me thing. I just like
real. Somebody did message me though that's in my Instagram DMs all the time, and they messaged me and they were like, why'd you block me on TikTok? And I'm like, you had to have said something pretty fucking.
Because you don't do it for nothing.
I don't do it a lot. So like, it's not like it was a misunderstanding. Like, I don't know what you said, but.
My block of the week also, I've been blocking anyone who says I have heat damage on my hair. It pisses me off.
They have heat damage?
Yeah. Like, shut the fuck up. It irritates me. I'm like, okay, fucking police.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. It actually irritates me.
I haven't got hate on it in a while, but I would get a lot of mean like eyebrow blindness comments.
No.
And it's funny because a lot of people compliment me like in person, like the girl who did my hair yesterday is like, oh, you have the best eyebrows. And I'm like, really? Like whenever somebody says that, it's like shocked me. I'm like, oh, I get so much hate on them. They're like, what? Why? Like they're really full and like whatever. And like I think that's what people's problems are. It must be like a eyebrow preference thing. Like I feel like if you have like if you like the like more thin like 90s brows, then maybe you would think like whatever. I'm like, this is how they fucking grow. What do you want me to do? I'm not like laminating.
Yeah, you have very full eyebrows. Yeah,
I just have very full eyebrows.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's why I got mine microbladed. And I'm finally going back for my second session in a couple weeks.
Period.
Yeah, we should go to the Christmas market soon.
Yeah, it's just always so busy.
It is. This is true.
I love it. If no one was there, it's just like I can't wait an hour and a half in line for like a fucking.
I'm going to wait an hour and a half in a line for.
You would not. You are literally the person that hates lines more than
I
anyone
am.
I've ever met.
Sorry, guys. Also, I'm so sorry. I've been looking at the screen. I'm so sorry.
You can't even go to Disney World.
Yeah, this is true.
But you would not wait an hour and a half for.
It's not going to take an hour and a half. Like I went last year and it only took like 25 minutes, and I just sat on my phone watching TikToks while Kevin waited in line. And I was like,
but I wouldn't want Reed to go stand in line while I sat there. I'd be like, I don't need to eat this food that bad.
No, I enjoy it. I really like the pasta wheel, the cheese wheel that has the pasta in it.
Okay.
It's very fun for me.
Okay.
And I want to go buy some ornaments.
Yeah, my tree is up, but I have 0 ornaments right now.
My tree's up at the house, but I want to put a tree up in the apartment.
I'm like, maybe I just do no ornaments. I'm just not feeling the ornaments.
You have so many good ornaments, though.
I don't even know where they are. My house is also like obviously like under construction right now, and like everything's just boxed in my house, so there might be ornaments in a box somewhere at my house. I don't know how Reed found the tree, to be honest.
But good for him.
He literally drove out there while I was in Mexico just to get the tree.
Oh, also, like while we were gone, Reed, Jesse, and Kevin hung out like every day.
Yeah, they did.
They just like made plans, but it's just like so funny to think like that friend group of like men would not exist without us.
Literally,
like we built that brick by brick.
We built it brick by brick.
Yeah, and like they texted us. They're like, I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, going to get dinner with Reed, Jesse." I'm like, "Oh, wow,
period.
Good for you guys making a play date on your own."
No, that's so funny.
And it's so funny too, because I feel like when we first started hanging out, like I feel like Kevin and we were like, why do we have to hang out with them? Like, why do we have to hang out with each other? And now they're like, we'll choose to.
Now it's like by choice.
Yeah,
honestly.
Like they've gone like they go golfing by themselves and stuff. It's just like for so long it was so forced. Now they're like,
not that they didn't like each other.
Never like that. It's just like they were like, why? Because like I feel like we hung out every single day.
Yeah,
especially in the beginning.
That's so funny.
Oh, I have another block of the week. This maybe I stay blocking. This girl like came at me because like on your video for like making a joke about being pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And she does this. This girl has done this on like every single video that I've ever made a joke about being pregnant on. And she's like, this isn't funny as someone who struggles with fertility. And I am so sorry about that. But like, I'm not responsible for your triggers. And like, you have no idea what I'm going through. So like, you can actually fuck off, actually. It just irritates me.
It's just like, I don't really understand why you joking about being pregnant is then triggering for you being infertile. It's like you're not pregnant even, but even if you are, like I just don't.
I could be.
Who's to say you're not infertile? You know what I'm saying? Like
Who's
how does
I'm not fucking having issues? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it actually irritates me. Like okay, then don't watch my fucking videos.
It's just no stuff like that is like very
like I clearly want a fucking kid.
Yeah, like very weird.
But
yeah. Also, people are like, wow, so Jaz is I'm like.
Do you think I would announce my pregnancy with Halley passing the fucking phone on her account? I'm sorry, be fucking for real.
Yeah.
Like, it would be on Patreon.
Oh my God, real.
So if you're not subscribed, check it out.
100%. You never know what's coming.
Oh, we can do our Patreon and the month can go to Angel Tree. We can do that with that money for the month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, we actually give away the money from the Patreon every single month to like something. And that can be what it is this month. And next month.
The Dancing with the Stars semifinal is on tonight.
Guys, I kind of fell off watching this season.
Too.
See, if I miss an episode, I'm like, oh, damn. And like, I was just traveling. But I do watch on TikTok. Alex Earl has a fucking six-pack now. She's fucking jacked.
Makes me want to dance as a workout.
Same. I wouldn't be very good at it, though.
Like 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win?
See, I don't know because I've never watched Dancing with the Stars before. So I'm not sure how it works like with the scoring and how they choose the winner. Is it purely based off of fan votes or is it?
I'm not sure.
See, because I don't know. Because I think if it's just off of fan votes, I think Alex would win. I think she honestly has a really good chance to win either.
Yeah.
No matter how it is. I genuinely think she's like one of the best. I do, however, think that Robert Irwin has done a great job as well. Like, I don't know dance, so I really can't say.
Yeah.
I think overall, I think Alex has done the best. So I don't know.
Yeah. I think she'll win, honestly.
I think she will too.
I don't know how the scoring works though.
I don't. Yeah. I think it'll be her and Robert. Like I think who's left? Robert, Whitney, Alex, and
Elaine.
Dylan.
Isn't Elaine still there?
I think she went. I don't.
Who's Dylan?
Efron.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's still there.
I don't think she went home. I think she's still there. It's
Okay.
semifinals. I think it's like lots of people.
Okay.
Still.
So I think at least all of those people are still in it.
And Jordan from
and Ezra. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the top two are Alex and Robert.
Yeah.
But I think Alex will win. I think she deserves to. I think she's slayed, honestly.
Yeah, and she really also has improved. And I feel like she's just like so committed to being good at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I could be dancing that much every single day.
I just, no matter what, I don't care how much I trained. I know I'm not a graceful person. I know I couldn't do it. Like, it's not even about like she has like a natural like grace to her where I simply do not.
I think if you practice 8 hours a day, you would eventually get good.
I think you'd get better, but I'm telling you, I do not think. I mean, I would literally love to try.
We should take a dance class for Patreon.
But we'd have to do it consistently. You actually
no,
have,
I just mean in general, just like for like an episode, it's gonna be funny.
I guess.
Like a private one,
but
not with people.
No, because I could not film that.
You couldn't take a private dance class?
No, you actually have natural like grace. I really, really don't. Like, I am so naturally like stiff, awkward, and horrible. Like, I'm the least.
So you're saying you wouldn't
person.
do it?
No, because you actually would look decent. Like, I think by the end of a dance.
What if we like did like a salsa class together or something?
I don't care. I literally no, I can't. Like it's like the one thing I never want to be filmed doing besides sex.
Period.
I'm not being filmed dancing. Yeah,
okay,
I would get voted off.
Give us your ideas for
something else. Sorry, I don't know why I'm choking right now.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, guys, this was so fun.
Yeah, it's been so real.
Love you so much.
Have a great week.
Bye.